Welcome to this morning yoga class that will stretch out your body using a scarf or a strap or a TheraBand, whatever you have available. I usually model it with a TheraBand, but I thought, no, I should show it with a scarf because most people don't have equipment. Okay. So, scarf handy, nice and long. Okay. And perhaps a pillow on which to have a seat, especially if you're sitting cross-legged. You could also sit on your shins as well. Okay. So having a seat, take that scarf or whatever you have, okay? In between the hands, reach it out in front. Before doing anything else, draw the shoulder blades back and then reach the knuckles forward. Draw the shoulder blades back, reach the knuckles forward. Feel the slide of the shoulder blades toward one another as they squeeze in. It's as if you have a pencil between the shoulder blades and you're trying to give it a little bit of a squeeze. Let's do 4, 3, 2, the last one. And come to somewhere in between here and then reach those arms overhead and return. Arms overhead and return. You might stay with this. This might be enough of a stretch to the chest, or the arms might start to come back further. A little bit each time. Keep the wrists nice and long. If you need to widen on your scarf, please do so. And explore that range overhead. It's around 2 more times. The last time, pause. Reaching back could be really far. Depends on what feels good in the body. Find an angle. Feels good. Few more breaths. We often get really tight in the chest, in the front line. Another inhale and exhale, arms back overhead if they weren't already there, and fold forward. Walk those fingertips out, perhaps. Strap can just stay there. And then roll up through the spine. Arms can reach. And if you're cross-legged, cross the legs the opposite way. And again, arms in front and arms overhead to any degree. Perhaps they go further this time. Notice if the breath is long and strong, then you know you're in the right place. If it's staggered, decrease the range of motion. One more time forward, and then either overhead, okay, or further back. Find that stretch once more. Round 2 more breaths. You got this. Inhale and exhale. Arms reach overhead and forward to fold. Tuck the chin slightly to massage the thyroid. Maybe you rock the head. And then roll up through the spine. Arms can reach again. Slide the right hand down the strap. Lean over to one side, keeping wrists straight. Might even plant that hand, the bottom hand. Maybe you look to the floor on that side and then up to the ceiling. So a few times as you pull out on the scarf or strap. One more time, perhaps look up and pause. And then find center once more, and then opposite way, side bend other way. Grounded through that right sit bone just as much as the left one. We have a tendency to lean, okay, with the pelvis kind of lifting. Keep it grounded. And look to the floor and perhaps to the ceiling. Continue here. Stretch that band or strap, pulling out on either end. One more time, look up and pause. Then return to center. Release that scarf so that you can remove any pillows that you perhaps have. And just set them to the side and find one half of your body and roll onto your back. Take that scarf around that right sole of foot. Make sure it's on the arch of the foot so it doesn't slide off, and the hands can glide down that scarf so that maybe the upper arms even ground. Okay. Little rock here, toes toward nose, and then away. A few times. Great for mobility. Use some of the strength of that leg here too to draw in. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, stay here and stretch. That other leg could go long if you'd like to. This tends to be more ease-filled when it's bent for the low back. See if you can keep the shoulders heavy. That can be a challenge. Strap helps us here, but see if you can also use the leg itself rather than just tugging. Three more breaths. Final inhale and exhale. Bend that knee slightly and then press into the scarf to lengthen the leg. Bend and press. So here, sole of foot faces the sky as you draw the front of the thigh in toward you more and more. The strap helps a little, but also again, use that leg. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, draw in a little deeper. One more inhale and exhale to fully bend that leg. Okay. Lengthen that left one here. Can take the leg across the body and out to the side. Across and out to the side. There's this slight press of the foot into the strap and the strap drawing back. One more time out to the side, pause, and then cross the leg. Stay here or start to roll fully over onto the left side. The strap can transfer into that left hand if you'd like. Other arm goes nice and long. Release that hand out that was hanging on to the strap. We'll return to this. We'll come onto the spine here and then lengthen that right leg. And again, that tick-tock, side to side, across and open, across and open. Continue here to find your breath. One more time, out to that right-hand side, transfer the strap into the right hand, maybe open the leg a little wider. Could also have bent knee, okay, as we did earlier. Heavy through the rest of the body. That left hand gets a little bit of a break. Maybe you open and close it. And then return to center. Keep the hips grounded. Only come over a little bit to the left with that leg, just a little this time. Feel that IT band as you heavy the pelvis and press foot into strap or scarf. Now, return to center for just a moment and tick tock, tick tock. As you tick tock, take that strap into both hands again. Pause at center, rebend that right leg, and tick tock with the knee bent. Only so that you can come over to that left hand side again and take strap in left hand, again coming over into this supine rotation. Press the foot into strap and then lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bend. This might be intense. Always come out of it a little, go back to this version here, okay, with a lengthen and bend. And keep the leg long. Pause here. Maybe open and close that right hand a few times. And either with leg bent, so you could return to bent, or leg long, ball find the spine. There we go. And then draw the knee into chest, remove the strap, leg goes long, arms reach overhead. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, maybe move through the ankles. Let's roll the ankles, actually. Roll those ankles. Reverse your circles. And slide both legs in, hug them in toward the chest. And that right foot will plant and take the strap, left arch of foot in the scarf or strap, slide hands down so that upper arms might ground. And then toes toward nose and slight reach away. Draw in, reach away. Press the foot into the strap. Use the leg strength as well as the arms here to help you. The leg moves. Leg initiates the movement. Arms follow. Let's do two more. Last one, stay. This is where the arms help a little bit more. How long can you keep that leg, even if it means you move the toes away from the face? Another breath in and out. Bend the knee, draw it toward chest. Press sole of foot towards ceilings, angle towards ceiling. Draw it in, press away. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, draw in. Foot presses into that strap as you draw back with the arms. And then line that thigh up with the hip socket. Other leg, if not long already, can go long as you start to tick-tock the bent leg across and open. One more time across and then open and just pause for a moment. Then take that leg over toward the right hand side. Transfer the strap or scarf into the right hand as you continue to roll over toward the right to any degree. Left arm reaches long. Explore the hand. Release tension. Another breath in and out to return to the spine. Lengthen that leg toward the sky. And again, little tick tock, little tick tock. Band can be in both hands again. And transfer it over to the left hand and open out to the side. Ground the pelvis. So if that means the leg's a little higher, then the leg's a little higher. Everybody's different. Take care of your wrist here so that it's not bent. Extends directly out from the forearm. Or the hand, rather. Extends directly out from the forearm. Two more breaths. Final inhale. And exhale, return to center and transfer scarf over to that right hand and draw the leg slightly over. Hips still on the ground. That left hand gets another little rest. Another breath in. And exhale, return to center. Again, a little tick tock here. And then bend the knee and tick tock. Take the leg over to the right, transfer the strap into right hand, roll over again toward that side. And this is where you lengthen and bend the leg. Lengthen and bend. Like to inhale to lengthen, exhale to bend. Let's do 2 more. And perhaps last one, stay long. Heavy the rest of the body as you press foot into scarf. Reach, reach, reach that leg long and strong. You could rebend the leg or keep it long to return to the spine. Transfer strap into both hands and little tick tock, little tick tock. Return to center here. Draw that knee in towards the chest and release that strap. Hug that knee a little deeper and have the other one join it. Roll toward me. And if you'd like, you can use a strap for this or just use the hand to reach back for a quadricep stretch, pressing ankle into hand, hand into ankle, or take the strap around the top of the foot here and slide the hand up the strap so you can clasp it. And here, we don't want a passive stretch where we're just using the hand and yanking on the leg. We want to press the leg forward. Okay, so press the foot into the strap and you draw back with the hands. So there's these counter forces to protect the knee. Could even cross that bottom leg if you'd like. Might reach back a little further as long as you have this counter press of the pelvis forward. Another breath here. And exhale to release the strap from that foot. Let it drop as you reach arms and legs long. That top leg could come back and behind. Stretch here. And then glide or slide those legs in, press up through the top hand, and come over to the other side. Take the strap with you here or scarf. Wrap it around top of foot, near ankle. It's not right on the toes because it'll slide away. And adjust so that this feels comfortable and you can press the leg forward and draw back with the hand. Do what you'd like with that bottom leg. A few more breaths. Another inhale here. And exhale to release tension on the scarf. Take it off the foot. Reach the top leg back. Arms extend. And shift top leg forward and back. They find a bit of a stretch here. And then roll onto the belly. Hands can be underneath the forehead as you rock the pelvis on the earth. Then press up onto the forearms for a little sphinx. And let the head drop forward and roll it over to one side and then to the opposite side. Next time the head rolls over to the right, keep it there for a moment. Stretch to the side of the neck. And at the opposite side. Return to center. Lower onto the belly, perhaps for belly savasana, where you can stretch the neck a little further. If you have glasses, you might want to take them off and then turn your head so that your right cheek is on the earth. Arms can stretch back, fingers toward the toes. And breathe here. Turn the head the opposite way, left cheek on the earth. And head perhaps to center with the hands stacked underneath the forehead, or you can make a little cushion. If you have a scarf, it's soft. You could fold it. So it's just underneath the head. Arms maybe in cactus, whatever feels good. Can you sense the ebb and flow of the breath? The inhale lifts you a bit, lifts you up. The exhale settles you back into the earth. Inhale, sense of lightness and lift. And exhale, groundedness, sense of support. Inhale and exhale fully. Feel your front line on the earth or back line if you are on your spine. And begin to add movements to the body. If you're on your front, you might bend your knees so soles of feet face the sky and let the shins low to the right and left. So a little wiper, windshield wiper motion here. And a little freedom through the hips. And then reground those shins. Slide the hands in a little. You can take the strap with you. Okay. Press into hands. Widen the knees, hips to heels, child's pose. Stretch that strap out or scarf out in between the hands. And then ground the right side of the fist. Okay. And then open up. Slide the hands along the strap. And then sit up nice and tall. And return to center. Fold forward. Adjust the hands as you'd like. And then ground that left side of the fist. Rotate open to the right. And slide your hands and adjust them on the strap. And then sit up nice and tall and return to center. Maybe the arms reach back a little further. Mm-hmm. And then in front. Just a few times. One more time overhead and behind. And in front. And draw those hands together, interlace and round. Opposite action with the spine here. And finally, sit up nice and tall. Set that scarf aside. Hands come to your heart. Breathe into the thumbs. A sense of lift through the chest today. Hope you carry this sense of lift and lightness, and openness with you. Satnam. Thank you for this practice. If you enjoyed the stretchy aspects to this class, you can check out the Yin playlist. See you soon.